Nigerian youth will do well to keep the peace as it is in their own interest ultimately, President Muhammadu Buhari has said. The president spoke Monday at State House Abuja while receiving in audience the Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, Amina Mohammed, Nigeria's former Minister of Environment. Our own generation is on the last lap. We are exiting, President Buhari said in response to the recent NSAS protests and the mayhem and destruction of public and private property that came in its wake. It is in the interest of the youth to keep the peace. They want jobs, infrastructure and development. I have sent a team led by the Chief of Staff, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, to go around the country, talk to traditional rulers who will then talk to the youth. The views of the youth have been heard, the president added. He said that the current administration inherited severe infrastructural deficits and that is what we are fighting to correct. We can't just sit, fold our hands and do nothing. We are doing our best within the limits of resources. President Buhari ruled the fact that COVID-19 has shrunk the global economy, noting that this is something you can't see, smell or hear, but which has wrought devastation on lives and livelihoods around the world. On climate change, he said Nigeria was concerned about the recharge of the Lake Chad, which has great implications on security, irregular migration and livelihoods. The Deputy Secretary General said she was on a courtesy call with her team to flag interest on challenges that concern the UN, particularly COVID-19, climate change, security and humanitarian responses to the diverse challenges. The president is telling you that their own time they are almost gone. They are exiting, that it is the interest of the youth to maintain peace. What are you guys going to leave for the younger ones? You guys have destroyed everything. You want them to take their destiny in their hands. All this idea of you are trying your best within the limited resources that you have is just the same rhetoric. The ones in the past, they have done their own. They are all rich. They are all doing well individually, not as a country. You yourself, you have come again, but you have crumbled the whole system. Everything you are going to be blaming it back on this thing, on the youth. They are supposed to make peace. Where you are not making peace, you'll be this your words, whether you are the one speaking it or they are speaking it on your behalf, I don't know. It's just words of deceit. You guys are doing nothing. You have done nothing. The same thing. You have even done worse than the ones that were there before you, because they will come out again. Because you are blaming them, you are blaming the past government was because of the whatever you have missed, because it's always, there's no way you will talk that you will not refer to those who have ruled before. Those one will still come out and tell you they have done XYZ. So what are we talking about? But we are the ones that will access you. We are the one that will tell you your score, give you your scorecard. The ones that have done, and now you guys have done, you have done worse things, and you have compounded the problems. You can continue to blame people for all you like. You have already settled yourself. You have settled your children. Likewise, those ones that have ruled before, they've settled their children because they believe their children will not suffer. But the masses will be the one that will continue to carry over the suffering from one generation, from one regime to another. You are not going to be bothered. That is how he talks. That is how he does. With the way president talks, is very, very insensitive to the plight of the people, and very very unfortunate that at their old age, as they are the ones who had benefited from the beginning, and they head on to power, they head on to all manner of things, coming here to be singing rhetoric for us every now and then. God will judge all of you. If you think that other children will not be, will continue to suffer, don't think that the ill-gotten money, because that is what I see it, because you guys are reaping, those who have reaped. You have been in government right from time immemorial, right from time when God knows when. You have been settling yourself. You are coming back again. You came as a civilian, or you came as a head of state, as a military person. Now you are coming as a civilian, now making matter worse. You don't even care about people. You are talking now when you are supposed to speak. Come and talk to the people. No, you will not talk to the people. All this I don't just know, because I'm really hungry. All those rhetorics, because you guys are hired people to be writing all those rubbish. You write it, they will write it for you, and you come and be telling us what is not. You read it, no, there's no feelings in even when you read it, and that is not what Nigerians need. Talk to us. We see other people. We have seen governments. We have seen presidents in this country before. Because now it seems as if nothing has really happened. We have seen president that will come and speak heart to heart to the Nigerian people. We are now you have even made us not to even remember how governance work, how presidents talk. At least we can see the next door neighbor who speak. The Ghanaian president, he will speak. He does not read all this whatever. He speaks heart to heart. Even as you are reading, as he's reading, he see saying things from his own heart. Not this one that you just even the reading does not even a toddler cannot even comprehend, cannot even understand what you are even talking. It's not even inspiring, nothing. And you expect us to be taking that. Nigerians are just trying harder to even try to understand what you guys are saying, especially you when you are reading all these speeches they have given to you. And now at the end of the day, the blame again is on the youth. It is in their own interest. If you like, make peace. If you like, don't make peace. Their own time is gone. That is exactly what he's saying. He does not even care. He does not care. If you don't care about your family or that is your own style, I think there's no need for you to come into government to come and tell us you want to be leader, you want to be this. Those who are always making excuses that you don't expect him to be somersaulting. If he cannot somersault, he would have stayed back in his home and control his own immediate family, not a whole nation. It does not. The president does not. Is not competent. That is just the way it is. He's not competent. I, for one, I can't have a company and I put that kind of person. It might look as insult because we are pained. Our lives at stake. Some people will be telling you, oh, you don't have to say it like that. We are pained. We are supposed to be going, moving ahead, but it's not like from fry pan to fire. What are we talking about? And all those who are coming out to be saying this and this and that, can you employ such a person to be your manager in the first place? And you expect that your company to move forward? It's not done. When things are good, you say the way it is. If things are not okay, you still say it. This idea of trying to be politically correct, it's not helping anybody. And the psychophants around him, of course, you don't expect them to say otherwise. Don't expect them to say otherwise. So he can say whatever he wants to say. It is not the business of the youth. If you don't want to do the right thing, they themselves they are going. Okay. Well, in my opinion, a sincere person who really wants peace to reign will also stop persecution of NSAS protesters in order not to provoke further crisis, according to um, one of the people who are commenting here. And also that's the thing, because what he says is different from what he does. Is totally different, and it's just deceit and deceiving people. Hypocrisy is the major problem of this government. How could you be asking for peace when you are provoking the youth by arresting and detaining them, whereas a well-known thug who brandished a machete harassed the peaceful protesters in Lagos was never arrested? A sincere citizen will not destroy any government property because it belongs to all citizens. That is what this one is saying. Okay. Are you saying that those youths that are destroying innocent people property should be left to continue to do so at will? I don't think that is correct to be looking at issues of this nature one-sided. Let them do the needful. Let them do the needful. You are talking about people who are destroying properties, and it's the same thing. The same people who will put law in place, but they will not abide by the law. But by the time the masses are not well behaved, that they are flouting the laws, you want to arrest them. That is the way it is. It's just like you are telling a parent you are not doing the right thing, you are not laying good example for your children, but you just want the children to do the right thing, but they are seeing what you are doing. It's not going to work. If you are working towards the way things are ought to be, once you tell your children, they will follow suit. You can't be saying something else and you are doing something different and you want them to do the right thing. Does not happen. The change must start from the top. When it starts from the top, it will trickle down to the masses. That is what we are talking about. You cannot be doing what you like and you expect the people to be well behaved. It does not happen. It doesn't work that way. You cannot be, you can't even be provoking your children and you want them to be happy with you. It's not so. Once you make them happy and they will follow suit, by default they will follow suit. Then when you have done everything, every necessary thing, and the child is not still doing well, then you can apply discipline. That is how it's being done. And there's nobody, at least 99% of people that you will do things, you gladden their heart, that they will not reciprocate. You can have 1% that might want to be disobedient, but by default, naturally, once you make people happy, they will reciprocate by obeying you, by doing everything you want them to do. You cannot be doing some other things, look at the other side, but when other people are doing the wrong thing, you want to hammer on them. A typical example is this issue of a S-men and all of that. What is happening to the Boko Haram, telling us that they have repented, and you are really showering money, giving them all manner of things. But when it comes to other people, you want to nail them to the cross. Who does that? And you expect people to be happy? No, it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. This president and the present government, they have scattered everything. How can you have a president? Things will be going wrong. He will not speak. He will not come out at the right time and say the right thing and even be sincere with what he has said. Is that how to govern? You people should be reasonable when you are defending people. You are not doing the right thing, but you want other people to do the right thing, and you want to blame it on them. You cannot train your child. You cannot be making your child to be happy, and you think that child will not turn out to be useful to you. If you don't train the child, if you don't care about the child will never be useful to you. And that is exactly what we are experiencing. He's not doing what he's supposed to do. That is not how to run a family. You cannot have a father like that, and you will be happy with that kind of father. The father that does not care. You are sick, he does not even care. He will just be looking at you. Won't you go and look for help elsewhere? Won't you go and look for how you're going to fend yourself? No, those who are always defending this man, is if if this the way the man is running the affair for this country, if your father is running the affair of your family, of the family like that, would you be happy? You can't be happy. You can't be happy. Somebody that does not bother, even if you fall down from heaven to this thing, he will not go. Even when other people will take you to hospital, he will not come and visit you. Is that a father? They have to go and be begging him. They have to go and talk to him. He doesn't work that way. A father who loves it, you don't even need, by default, the love will be there. Nobody will compare you. The man does not love the masses. That is it. He doesn't love the masses. He's just there. He wanted to be president, in a democratic setting. He has been a head of state in the regime setting, but now in a democratic setting, that is all he wants, because as we speak, nothing is happening. You can be there and be deceiving yourself. Now they are putting the blame back. That means if you want peace, you are the one that will enjoy it. We have already done our bit and we are almost gone. Exactly what he's saying. You are on your own. That is what it means. So guys, let's say your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take on this.